my students. Today I am going to deal with extremist leaders, moderate leaders, partisan of Bengal, as well as establishment of Muslim League and Subhash Chandra Bose. My dear student, in my first video I explained about the factors played vital role in spreading nationalism in Europe. I also explained the factors played vital role spreading nationalism in India. Okay, I had given little information about partisan of Bengal. Okay, why? Why? Bang 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 means Bengal and bang means Bhagla. Okay, bang bang is partisan of Bengal. Okay, and Bengal was partisan by Lord Curzon in 1905. My dear student, the intention was to divide the Hindu and Muslim unity. Okay, the Britishers wanted Muslims and Hindus separate because they knew if they are united, Britishers cannot survive in India. So in order to rule over India, they wanted to break the unity of Hindu and Muslim, and that is why what they did, they started the policy of divide and rule, division of Hindus and Muslim and rule. Normally we know the story. Okay, when two cats fight, a monkey gets reward. Okay, same thing happened here. My dear student, at that time Bengal was a big province. Why it was big province? Because the little part of Bihar and Orissa, okay, Bihar and Orissa, they were included, and that is why the population of Bengal province was more than 7 crore 80 lakhs. 7 crore 80 lakhs. So the reason given by the Britishers was that it was big province, difficult to administer. That is why it is necessary to divide Bengal into two parts. What they have said, it is Bengal was a big province, difficult to administer. That is why they wanted to part Bengal into two parts. But the real intention was different. They wanted to break the unity of Hindu and Muslim. At that time, Orissa and Bihar, little part of Orissa and Bihar can be separated from there in order to make Bengal a small province. But they did not do. What they did in East Bengal, in East Bengal, majority of Muslims were there. So instead of removing Bihar and Orissa, what they did, they partition Bengal into two, East and West. In East Bengal, majority of Muslims were there. Okay, so the leaders of Congress and all the Indians, they knew the intention. Okay, they knew the intention, and that is why they celebrated that day as a mourning day. Okay, it was celebrated as the day of mourning day. As per the guidance from Rabindranath Tagore, it was celebrated as the day of unity. My dear student, in 1905, Bengal was partisan. Okay, who did? Lord Curzon. Okay, what was the intention? To break the unity of Hindu and Muslims. But what was the reason given by him? That Bengal was a big province, difficult to administer. That is why they have partition Bengal into two. In East Bengal side, majority of Muslims were there. Okay, my dear student, the population of whole Bengal was 7 crore 80 lakhs. Okay, so at that time people they opposed this partition, and that is why this day was celebrated as a mourning day. Okay, this day was celebrated as a mourning day, national mourning day. and as per the Rabindranath Tagore, it was celebrated as a day of unity. It was celebrated as the day of unity, and at that time, Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay, the person Bankim Chandra Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay wrote one book, Anand Math. What was the name of the book? Anand Math. And in that one, the slogan Vande Mataram was spread at that time, and this thing was taken from the book Anand Math, written by Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay. And at that time, the slogan Vande Mataram was spreaded. Okay, Vande Mataram. Even today also we are saying na Vande Mataram. Okay, so Vande Mataram, that is taken from the book Anand Math, written by Bankim Chandra Chattopadhyay, and it was spreaded. It became the slogan at that time. Okay, my dear student, and at that time people opposed foreign goods and started Swadeshi things. Okay, the things made in India, Swadeshi movement, and they opposed foreign goods. They opposed foreign goods, even not in a goods also. At that time, in 1907, in Bengal only, 25 national secondary schools and 300 primary schools were opened. How many? 25 national secondary schools and 300 national primary schools were started in Bengal only in 1907. Okay, and at that time Rabindranath Tagore has started Shanti Niketan also. Okay, so these things were there. My dear student, at that time in Congress, young people and old people, they were there. Okay, the old people, they were appealing, they through the paper they were appealing and asking for the Swaraj, means freedom. But at that time one group was there, they were very aggressive, okay, and they were called extremists, and here names are there: Lal Bal Pal. Lal means Lala Lajpat Rai. Lala Lajpat Rai. Bal means Bal Gangadhar Tilak. And here Bipin Chandra Pal. So they were known as a Lal Bal Pal, the extremist leaders. While in moderate leaders we have Gopal Krishna Gokhale, okay, Surendranath Banerjee, okay, even many were Dadabhai Nauroji, okay, but these were very aggressive, okay, and through the strong steps they wanted to get freedom. And here the unity, we can say Lal Bal Pal, okay, three names are given. Lal means Lala Lajpat Rai, Bal means Bal Gangadhar Tilak, and Pal means Bipin Chandra Pal. My dear student, when we consider about Lal Bal Pal, first I would like to say something about Bal Gangadhar Tilak. Bal Gangadhar Tilak was from Maharashtra, okay, and he had given one slogan: "It is my birthright," okay. It is my birthright to have independence. જ્યાં સુધી Swaraj is my birthright. Okay, Swaraj is my birthright. Okay. Second thing, Lala. Here I would like to say, Bal Gangadhar Tilak, he told people to celebrate two main festivals like Shivaji Jayanti and Ganesh Chaturthi. he started two newspaper, Kesari in Marathi language and Maratha in English language. Okay, two things were there, Kesari and Maratha. Kesari in Marathi language and Maratha in English language. Okay, Swaraj is my birthright and I shall have it. Okay, so जन्मसिद्ध अधिकार ना. Okay, next one, Lala Lajpat Rai. Lala Lajpat Rai was from Punjab. He was known as a Sher-e-Punjab. He was known as Sher-e-Punjab. Okay, and third one was Bipin Chandra Pal. Okay, so they were the extremist leaders. My dear student, here I would like to say something about establishment of Muslim League also. Okay, my dear student, in order to break the unity of Hindu and Muslims, okay, and we know about Indian National Congress. In Indian National Congress, both leaders were there, Hindus as well as the Muslims. Okay, so every year they have annual meeting of National Congress. But at that time, a dirty idea of Viceroy Minto and his secretary Dunlop Smith. Okay, they with the help of Viceroy Minto and Dunlop Smith. Okay, the Nawab of Dhaka and Aga Khan brothers. Okay, they started one league that is called Muslim League in 1906. In 1906, they started Muslim League. So in Muslim League, only Muslim leaders were there, while in National Congress, both Muslim as well as Hindu leaders were there. But what was the problem? Normally, when annual meeting takes place, the dates were remain same, more or less close by. So the Muslim leaders were not able to attend National Congress, okay, INC annual meeting. Okay, and after that we have Subhash Chandra Bose. Okay, that is also one well-known name in the history of India. It is said he died before independence, but he played vital role. He played vital role in order to make India free. Earlier he was the member of Indian National Congress, but at that time Gandhiji was believing in non-violence, while the concept of Subhash Chandra Bose was different. Okay, so because of that cross idea, he left INC, Indian National Congress, and started one party, Forward Bloc. Okay, he was born. Subhash Chandra was born on 23rd January 1897, Cuttack in Odisha. His father's name was Janakinath and mother's name was Prabhavati. Okay, my dear student, during the Second World War, the period of Second World War is 1939 till 1945. Okay, and at that time, with the help of Japanese, okay, Subhash Chandra Bose, they formed an army and fought against the Britishers. Okay, here one thing, just I wanted to explain. I would like to explain that in his own house, he was arrested, but in the disguise of Pathan, the leader Subhash Chandra Bose escaped and he went to Germany, and from All India Radio he said about Indians' freedom. Okay, and at that time the Britishers came to know that Subhash Chandra Bose was not in his house. Okay, my dear student, It is said, it is believed, there is not particular theory about his death. Okay, some beliefs are there, but according to one of the belief, it is said while he was in the plane, while he was in the plane, and he died due to the plane crash. Subhash Chandra Bose died due to the plane crash at Kanchenjunga. It is said. Still, it is the mystery about his death. When I will explain question answer, that time I will explain everything in detail. Thank you.